Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
What's up?
We're
Episode 4 of I Am Just Trying to Figure Out.
what the hell just took place here? Anywho, we'll keep it on the road and make it happen, make it do what you do. And I'm one of your hosts, Twan.
And I'm Kim.
And
the imperfections are perfect.
It's funny to me. Because Lord knows, forgive us. But anyway, welcome back to I'm Just Trying to Figure Out. My episode today is going to be about friend zone or end zone.
Yeah, how can you? Yeah, because you can go from the friend zone to the fucking end zone.
And that's any type of relationship.
And this is episode 4. So let's get right into it.
Yes.
You know? This topic was brought up, I think we were having a conversation one day about something, and someone was like, they just want to be friends or something to that effect. It might have been my situation. It may have been something, but I know we was talking about it. It was like, I just want to be friends. And I'm like, you can't even play with people like that. That friend zone shit will get your ass end zone.
Yeah,
like, for real.
And it ended. It went to that wasn't end zone. It ended it.
Friends on that.
Friends, and that's go from. Baby, I could never go from being number 1 to being number 2. So
when Diddy said that shit, I was like, yeah.
I could never
go
long
I
time.
could never be number 2.
I ain't never going from number 1 to number 2.
Whoever celebrated number 2? I got twins. That's the only time I found like a 2 has been celebrated.
Hey, girl. But anyway, and definitely with me, if you irritate me enough, yeah, you'll end up in the end zone quick. Have I ever been put in the end zone?
Hell yeah, because you ain't want to be in the friend zone.
I'm trying to figure out who put me in the end zone. Ended it with me to end it. Oh, yeah, he did. It's on me. Oh, but you better bet. Still trying to come through the messenger. Oh, no, baby. You definitely in the end zone now. I'm sorry. I messed up the best thing, and you did. Want to be you.
They call him Big LA. Let's get this straight. Nobody calls him Big LA.
No, nobody calls him.
Nobody does that. Like, he gotta relax. Every time I hear this song, I'm talking about LL Cool J. Every time I hear this song, I'm like, I can't imagine one person is like, "What's up, Big LA?" Like, I just don't say it, and I just think that's funny. So every time I think about it, it makes me laugh. But yeah, trying to put you in a position where you should slow down, or we should just be friends. Or what I hear when people say that is that, just let me walk all over you as long as I want to walk all over you. And when I feel like, almost like sports, when I feel like I want to pick up your contract, that I can pick up your contract, and then we can maybe go get us a Super Bowl ring or something. But, baby, I'm here to tell you, no.
That's the way you end up in the end zone.
No. I think
try to put us in the friend zone now. If we start off in the friend zone, we're good. But if you're supposed to be in a relationship or a situation, and
that's what we're talking about.
That's when it flips around.
That's what we're talking about.
I just want to be friends. No, we're gonna go ahead on and end this thing because feelings. That especially when it's feelings involved.
Not after I actually fucked you.
Well, I
I mean, not after I actually fucked you and we're fucking and we're doing the things and we hanging out and potentially people meeting people, kids and families and stuff.
Oh yeah, that
you want to come tell somebody.
Friends zone.
I think we should just be friends.
Yeah.
I think you're gay. Okay, let's just get it out. And I think you're in the closet. And I think secretly there's definitely something wrong with you. That's what I said. So I think that's what it is. I think you might be curious about your life, and now you're trying to dangle and play games with people. But I think
she don't went down with it. Yeah, that's that Scorpio.
I understand. Now
daggers come out.
I'm gonna attack your character immediately. I'm gonna spread rumors,
and I'm baffled at the things that you friend put me in the friend zone, but which we gonna I'm gonna send it to the end zone, but the conversation just
Especially if I ain't really never like your ass in the first place, and I'm trying. This is some.
Woo.
I'm trying on the shoe. I don't know if I'm a bag yet. You know, you might be the shoe I'm trying on. How dare you tell me? After I done sat here and played all these games, that you want to be friends, bitch? I don't have no friends. I have family and associates. Okay, I don't got no friends. All right. So that's not no good look. And out of me, you gonna get straight hostility. Now on the flip side, I think it's completely okay for me to friend zone you. Because I think that
nigga, that's what we call it's my time. It's
because
my way.
I think yeah, that's true. Because but also too, I think like if we ain't really doing no quality shit together, we ain't really making no memories. We ain't doing nothing quality. You going out to eat. People gotta eat every day, right? That's not special.
Yeah, but some people it's not special. But some people, you know, they don't need much. But some people think it's big. So it's a difference.
Bro, I'm not gonna just see you at certain hours on certain days doing.
Oh no, that's different.
And
that's different.
And then I'm telling you like, no, we just friends, and you catch mad feelings, and now I'm the villain. Like I've been friend zoned you.
You know, people, yeah.
I mean, maybe they think that was the chase.
What to say we friends to keep chasing?
Yeah.
Some people don't understand the difference between, you know, it is what it is. That's that friend zone thing. And you can tell a person, you can tell a person that from the beginning. You know, we friends, friend zone, and especially when it coming from women, guys. I'm gonna say from my experience, guys always thinking it's something she's just saying until they realize it ain't nothing I'm just saying. You know, be cool. You do you, and we will remain friends. And yeah,
they find major issue with that.
Yeah.
When you say, and then ain't that weird? You say, "Do you?" Giving them permission
to
openly do you. And whatever you're doing is your business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's no biggie to me. But people legitimately get mad about that.
Yeah.
Like you don't care.
Yeah. And it's definitely hard coming from a woman, because they feel that we are emotional creatures.
Where does this narrative keep continuing from?
Yeah. And you know, it's been like that forever. And I would quickly say I'm different.
I think the evolution of women in general, from when we were growing up to now, has done nothing but proven that we are not those beings who are sitting around waiting.
Not now.
And waiting for you to decide what you want to do. That's not even that. We broke that stereotype. That shit been over.
Yeah.
That shit been over. I think it's.
But I must say, to be honest though, it's been over for some women, because some women was, you know, situation I done heard. I'm cool with just being your friend. You know, I don't want nothing, and that emotion do get wrapped up. I've seen it, and now they want something different from the relationship.
Nothing like what?
What's that? Like when some people hook up, like person might be like, I don't want a relationship. Oh, cool. A person with, I'm seeing women. Oh, I'm good with that. I don't want a relationship anyway. You know, cool. We friends. I got this. She lied. She was lying. He was too. I done been it. Ooh. So yeah, and that's when, you know, it goes to, you know, and I've seen it where a person had to just cut that person off. You knew, and that's what you knew what it was when it got started. But people always thinking, you know, once sex equates in, that's when you don't go from there, friend zone to.
I can't even understand that no more. I just don't understand why y'all think fucking equates to love.
Some people do, and that's a lot of topics I see going around a lot. Some people do.
Is it an age thing?
No, it's no age thing.
Well, I only hang around y'all.
Oh, it's no age thing.
So I can see that being a thing when you're young, because you're playing games.
No, it's in grown folks. I don't see it take place with grown folks. Yeah. Even if, you know, like I said, I done been in them situations. We get out, we hang out, you know, not now, but it's before. And then, you done been there. First they thought it was a relationship. And I'm like, yeah, it was. You like, it wasn't. And then I caught it not too long ago, like, no, what in the world? And I just got told, once I get on my high horse, it's like, what the world?
I feel like if you, in that particular situation, I feel like if you always treated this like casually, I don't know how the fuck you equate this to a relationship.
You just said a second ago. It won't, you know, for you, it's just, you know, we get up when we get
That
up.
person too. All your actions was like casual. It wasn't like, sis, it was not.
I mean, to you, and we, as I see it now, thinking about it, but in their mind, and that's probably the type of relationships he was used to, though. You know, back then, that was years, a decade ago, all the thing on there, but yeah.
I was befuddled by that shit. Still, like, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
That was what, back in Cherry Downs time.
I can remember us having fun and just, you know, going on dates and kicking and shit. But, dog, what I remember the most is you always being busy and always saying that you were busy and always, we did things together, but it wasn't like to a level where I would have rearranged no plans.
He was in the friend zone.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
and he ended up in the end zone once he went left in the parking lot. Yeah,
that motherfucker was in the end zone before that. That's why I was very confused as to why you had these expectations that I should be somebody that I don't. You ain't even. You can't get the layaway out if you don't pay the money.
So for you out there, listeners, you know, have you ever been in the friend zone or the end zone? You know, make you wonder.
I don't know how y'all go from. We ain't gonna go from. No, we're not. We're not gonna go from on the road to a relationship or having a situationship, and then all of a sudden you tell me your baby mama moving in town, and you still want to date me. No. You're fucking end zoned. No. Because if I'm dating you and you're dating somebody else and I'm okay with you dating somebody else and I was totally okay with that situation.
Difference.
Because he's, you know, we not going to bump into each other.
Right.
You know, we can, it was crazy. We're not going to bump into each other. But then when the situation changes and now you think I'm supposed to be a sneaky link.
And that's the name of it now.
That's the new name.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're supposed to creep around with me? You can't go from creeping around with people you can't, well, I guess you can because people do it all the time, but
for us,
I can't go from the motherfucker who's openly in a relationship with you everywhere, around everybody, to turning around being the person who you like, all right, so you gonna meet me at the, no.
Yeah.
That's not even what I'm signing up for. And respectfully, in that situation, you should focus on and I told him, you should focus on your relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You should focus on the whole reason this person is readjusting their life.
Mm-hmm.
You should focus on that and not try to be doing all this other shit. Your fun time is over.
Yeah, so he went to the end zone?
Dead end. Career's over. Retired. To fucking retire, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
We're done. And it wasn't no beef. It was just like I knew it was nah. I'm way too possessive in situations like that to be like, I'ma wait. I'm not gonna wait for shit. I'm not at all. So for the benefit for everybody, I thought it was the best thing to just be the one who step away first before it just was too much. And like I said, you already somebody else's. You're not mine.
Ooh.
So I can't make no rules to you. You're not mine. And I'm not yours. We're just actually having a good time together. So no matter how much fun we had, for however long we had that fun, when certain shit arises, it's no point in trying to pretend. And I guess that's why for me, I'm like, how you confused? Because for me, I always knew what I was doing though. I always maintained the fact that I knew that you had a situation. You had this going on. I understood the whys and, you know, the reason why this was happening. You live here, she lives there, you know. And all of that was cool with me because I had a situation too. I live here, they live there, so it was all G. But once you get to telling me, we can, oh no. Oh no, sorry, we cannot.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna never work.
That's happened with, what's the name also with me? And slip that thing out, I'm about to get married. Oh. Okay. Okay. Caught me off guard with it, but we can't do anything. You want to be a husband to your wife. It's no way
I
in the
don't
world.
think
I'm
it was
going
jealousy.
for. No, he didn't. He understood that I would never be. He understood I would never go
I
from
could
being
never
number
be
one to
somebody's
number
number
two.
two.
Yeah, no, I won't gonna be his number two anyway. I was your number one, and I'm gonna be number two. After we ended up linking back up, but to this day, he cool man, cool, but he still tried it, and now then slide it out the mouth. But no, you're gonna do your husbandly duties and keep it pushing. So yeah, no. So that ended that situation too.
No hard feelings. And I think sometimes they think sometimes they may think it's like hard feelings or somebody's hurt. I told y'all the evolution began a long time ago. Nobody's hurt. Some of us get into these situations and we already know. Like, we already feel and or know.
Oh, that way.
We already feel and or know.
Yeah.
Like, where this is gonna go or where it's not gonna go.
You know.
Like, you already know.
I didn't want that for me though. Not that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You always said that.
Yeah. No.
It's like,
That wasn't for me.
I look at some of those things like summertime. You know, summertime is fun.
Yeah.
You get you got these 3 months. Maybe you'll make it to the beach, kick it, sleep in late. It's just a good time. You know what I mean? When school's back in, you got to get ready to focus again. And some people are just like summertime. Like, it's just fun for right now. It's not forever. But that shit where people think they can talk, and a lot of, I feel like a lot of that shit comes from you trying to manipulate a situation. You're trying to say that to people so that they can give you more energy, give them more of yourself. So you'll try harder to make them see like, oh no, you should be with me, or we don't need to be friends, we're gonna be a couple or whatever. And I think I'm just thinking back in my situations. I feel like sometimes if you juggling multiple people, you're just trying to pick the best candidate who will suit your needs, you know? And if you really like me, per se, let's say me, but I'm just maybe too mouthy, maybe if you say we should just be friends because all we do is argue, maybe that will convince me to stop arguing so much. And it's not. Because I'm going to use this in multiple ways. Okay? So when I hear that shit, to me, it always falls on a manipulation of some sorts, or it's an example of somebody was just straight up using you, straight up benefiting from you, whether it's your energy, whether it was what you could do for them, whether it was, you know.
I heard this saying, and it's the truest thing. Everybody is being used in some type of capacity. It's being misused. We don't want to ever be misused. Everybody, you know, is being used some type of way. But how are you misusing me?
Yeah.
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 And you know, people will use, you know, see that opportunity to misuse a situation, a friendship. It ain't just a, you know, relationship between man and woman, friends, girlfriends, you know, homies, anything. They, you know, can misuse your loyalty and things like that. So even with, you know, situations like that, but shoot, I can't even say friends, homegirls, because I ain't never had that. She can speak on end zone and them, because I've never had.
We're cutting them off. Let me tell you a few things that happen. Okay, once you start getting weird, I'm done. Once you start asking too many questions, I'm done. Once you start with the jealous tendencies and all of that, I'm done. Once every situation always turns into me having to uplift you all the fucking time, Like all the fucking time, I'm done. If we can't go out to eat and you can't never pick up the bill, I mean never. Bitch, I ain't talking about no places where we drive through. I'm not talking about the places that we drive through. Because when we go out to eat, there's one bill. One. I'm not going out with nobody who breaking up the bill. That's too much. Okay? There's one bill. Okay?
Yeah, that end zone.
That shit burns me the fuck up.
Friends on the end zone up in the store. We in what, Atlanta, North Carolina.
What's in North Carolina?
We in
North
one
Carolina.
I don't know. But my sister had told this particular person the whole weekend and things like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with, taking care of somebody. But for me, I seen the bigger picture. I mean, when we get to going home and get to the gas station, you ain't gonna have to pay for nothing. You gonna put your juice and your can up there. And she won't put on her tab then.
She turned up over a juice. I was candy.
I was over it. It wasn't about the juice. It was the misuse of her friendship, her kindness. Oh no, you gonna be thirsty the whole great way back to Virginia if you think she gonna pay for that juice.
She said that shit off the counter.
I slid it back to her. Separate, and I'm sorry. Separate. Bring that
and
up.
Here I am.
I'm
That's all it is, ma'am.
No, she not.
That's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was over it, and and she ended up in the end zone.
But that come from how we grew up, though. That come from you. When we would go places and we would do stuff.
That's real. That's loyalty, though. That's friends.
You was never looking around like, who got these chips and this gum? Like, it was just, we pay for it.
Or
Lou, we pay for it.
She had.
We paid for it.
But some of them things hang around. At least attempt to act like you jiggling in your pocket. She just don't. No.
What I appreciate from certain friends and stuff like that, like Kiera, for instance.
Yeah.
I don't care what she doing, where she at. If she's in this area and she's getting something, she'll say, "Hey, I'm at the pizza joint. You want a slice?"
Awesome.
She'll drop the slice off and go home.
Awesome.
Right? Just for nothing. Just out of the blue.
Keep her.
Period. You know what I mean? Just little stuff like that.
And other K. Cool.
Oh.
Does stuff.
Hey, I thought about here. You was talking about here. There you go.
But not the one I'm talking about. We was down there for 2 days riding off of her.
You talking about V?
Yeah, she would.
Yeah.
And then, the other one, the only thing she wanted to do was act like she was fixing them. End zone on them 2 chicks.
End zone.
End zone. But
end zone.
It won't real friendships.
It was never financially yoked. Mm-hmm. And it was never emotionally yoked.
Because they was taking everything.
Everything was being taken away from you.
It was not.
And in the moment, you don't see it. Like, you don't really see that shit in the moment. Because you feel like, I got it. Or I have extra to give. Or I have wisdom to give, so I give it. But then, once that happened to Butch, and I'm sitting there in my own brain processing what's happening, and you talking to me about your nigga?
See, once again.
Why the fuck I want to hear about your nigga? Like,
oh God,
that's great.
Taking
that energy is so, but it's so
never put back into
bad because when you have good friends, when you have really good friends, it takes you a minute to spot friends that are not good.
Maybe that's why whenever I came around, when I did pop up, they always got nervous. You're so mean. No, I'm gonna point your stuff out immediately that she may not see because she's chilling and cool with y'all.
No, I'm like this, la la la.
But
we having fun, la la la. I ain't think about this shit because the selfish part of me is benefiting from the fun.
Right.
I'm at a point at that point where I need the fun, right? So all the other shit is kind of like in hindsight.
Right. We all, like you said, we'll go back to it. You needed that. That's what you needed to use them for, the fun. But you never misused the fun because you was a part of the fun too.
I was a part of the fun too.
Every time we, like I said, Erykah Badu, they ain't carrying you, your cousin, it would be a strong no for me.
And you know what, girls essentially share shit. They share clothes.
Mm-hmm.
They share money,
Mm-hmm.
hair, motherfucking
Makeup.
experiences, makeup. Like, girls just do that. Girls ain't never tripping off that shit. Like, ever. Like,
Friend zones. Stay in the friend zones.
buy me some jeans. Oh, I'm gonna wear yours.
And it was vice versa. We need some more new stuff. I mean, that goes back to a few of my episodes, you know. But you know what? The truest thing, that friend zone or the end zone. Some people just want a friend. They were just there for a season.
Along for the ride.
Yeah.
And I can see that. I can see that being bought into something like what we had, because you always kind of see everybody taking care of each other.
Yeah.
And it not being, I don't think, and you can let me know, I don't think there has been one single occasion in over 30 years where either one of us have done anything for the other person and been like, well, I did this.
Oh, no. Nope. Never.
That's never happened.
No. And not behind closed doors, not in the
That's
face.
never
Not doing that.
happened. So it was always like we said in episode 1. If you got, I got. If I got, you got. And together we'll fucking kill this shit. You know what I'm saying?
And then we're going somewhere in court. She's not here. Eventually she'll be on one of our episodes. It was like that with her as a trio.
Mm-hmm.
Even as we grow older,
Nobody
had life
ever wanted to
experiences.
see nobody fucked up.
No. I would get a call. I ain't going out. Not sometimes, back in the day, I ain't have it. Niggas would pull up with the outfits for me. Oh, you going?
I got you.
Or pull up like,
got
girl,
something.
we just went to this, got some bears, and them the coats, some nice coats. I'm like, oh. Or I send a gift over, and like, open the box, because I have my name on it, something for her.
Always.
Wow, so.
Always. Go get your hair fixed. Go get your hair braided.
And then you get them situations.
Go do something to yourself. Like, what you doing? You ain't looking crazy. What's up?
And then, even with our kids, you look around and be like, my daughter, that second was shoot. Both of them girls.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them, my daughter, your daughters, my daughter definitely, they would end zone somebody quick. Do not. Especially that second one, woo.
You could just look at her wrong and she just done.
Yep. Said the wrong thing. Oh, no.
Attitude. I don't want to deal with you.
Nope.
I don't like that. And she gonna tell you.
And that first one, watch out social media, because she gonna blast you on it. I'm like, oh God, end zone quick.
And look at you in your face and be like, yeah, because you did it.
Mm-hmm.
What?
And when my nieces, your daughters, it was just one, because I really never was around all our friends, but few of my love, but it was just that one. Thank God, she's blessed and stuff, but they just won't,
No. Isha is Isha's because she dead him. You cross her, it's over. She block your ass. That's it. That's done. We're done. Don't talk to me no more. Not even don't talk to me no more. I don't talk to you no more, and none of them talk to you either. That's how she is. Nobody fucks with you. You're done. That's it. You're toast.
It's on quick.
That's it. She's done.
Yeah.
The other one, she, that's that split sign. So 1 minute, the next minute, is all over the place. But the other one, nah, baby. You got one time to hurt her feelings, and she's fucking done. That's it. And it be hurt feelings. You hurt her feelings, and then I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
I don't like you no more.
But it's so crazy because her mouth is so powerful and so slick, and she can say it, but woo wee.
You say something to her, it be like, oh. I'm like, but you said
Clutch the pearls.
Yeah, because it was true. I'm like, oh my God.
So the person got to write the response.
No. They can't respond. No. I'm like, okay then.
Yeah, but our boys,
oh,
they just chill. Oh God, they so weird.
No.
Oh,
no.
What?
What'd you say?
I ain't never seen no.
Get the fuck out.
Oh. Now that's a Sagittarius stuff right there.
Get the fuck out.
You said I did what?
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, you got. I'm with that one.
Get
You
the fuck
got
out.
to go.
Don't say shit to me. Get the fuck out.
Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and stamp that one. And it ain't just because he my nephew. I'm gonna stamp it.
No, that's over.
Don't
We done.
don't tell
We
me.
done.
Don't tell me I did that.
Don't tell
That's
me I
my
did shit.
character.
And that's what he said. That's, you talking about my fucking character now.
Oh.
Like it's nowhere in hell.
And back then,
When he said, "Get the fuck out,"
yeah.
he meant, "Get the fuck out."
Mhm.
And I said for the longest time, but you can't. No. And when he says,
stood
"I'm
on
done," I'm done with all of them.
10 toes deep.
I'm done with all of them, and so are you, right?
I'm that means don't let him back in
I'm
your
like,
mama.
hey man, I ain't never gonna go against the family. I ain't gonna never go against the family. It is what it is.
Yeah. And with my boy, I have to walk him through things because his heart is so big, and I'm like, throw that away. In that friendship, that's not a friend. Because one of them little things. And I read, your sister read people quick, and I like that girl. Oh God, she's a hot mess. I said, do you know? And I'm always trying to be pleasant in things. I at least I said hi. I can't even gird up the words to say hello to that young lady. She was horrible, but it took him a minute to get it, because he felt that was his best friend one time. I said, best friends don't treat friends like that.
No, they don't.
Don't get me wrong. We all human. We go through things, but the stuff that she was doing, it was just like, I let loose the dogs on him. But he had to learn. He figured it out. But he ended up in zoning it, that friendship. So
you have to, because you got to save your sanity. You can't be out here no sucker for nobody who you pouring love into, and these motherfuckers is just absorbing the love and never really giving anything back. Don't confuse a good time with loyalty. Don't confuse a good time with loyalty, because I told the girls, I said, there's certain people you go out of town with, certain people you party in town with, certain people you invite to your dinner parties, certain people you just share your business with. All these people are not the same people sometimes. They not. No. Because sometimes people be having hidden agendas, and they don't really mean you no harm. They could just be fucked up, just got their own fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And maybe this is a learned behavior for them, and they don't know how to just be. So those toxic behaviors will spin over into you, and little do you know, you'll pick up these behaviors.
Yeah, bad energy.
And you'll do that shit to other people without even consciously knowing you're doing this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I say it for real all the time. One of the greatest experiences for me was when me and someone stopped being so close, and then I just noticed how peaceful my life was. Like, in the sense of, I realized at that moment, like, damn, I'm boring. I really ain't got shit going on. I ain't got a motherfucking thing going on. I am not in these streets.
That's a drama.
I am not really in these streets, y'all. Like, it was like, damn, shit dry as cricket around this bitch.
Yeah, but you got your what? Peace, right?
And I was like, wow.
You got your peace.
That shit was fucking mind blowing to me.
Once you in zone it.
And like, honestly, being in a situation and that energy that popped back up, it made me feel just like
it took you back.
Yeah, and I was like, yo, I can see why I would have been so aggressive in situations with people. You know what I'm saying? Why I would have been so distrusting of people. Because I got other people's baggage, other people's baggage.
Yeah, they won't point anything good into you.
That's just right in my energy. So now I'm applying that shit to everybody I meet. Like, that shit fucked me up. I was ready. Time is late. Like, no, that's not even what this is. Like, it's too much.
Yeah.
And I don't want it. Because I think now, for me, if I go to 10, it need to be a good reason.
For sure.
If I'm at 10, it need to be a good reason.
Is it worth my energy? Yeah.
No,
and that's any type of relationship. Is it worth my energy? Is it somebody that I love? Is that argument all that worth it?
What is we talking about?
Oh, what? I'm a Love Jones. That shit for the birds.
Oh, that's the best thing. Shit's for the birds.
Shit is for the hurts.
That's not even. I'm not even on that type of time, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like when I need to be activated is some shit that somebody has physically offended or hurt. I can't say physically offended, but I can say they have been hurt physically, or their character has been assassinated in a way that is just unforgivable. Now, if you be like, "Oh, your sister's a bitch," a part of me is gonna be like, "She is," and when I tell her what you say, you're really gonna fucking see. Okay, because I'm gonna tell her. You might as well did this shit on speakerphone, because I'm gonna tell her what you said. You and I am definitely one of them people that be like, "Hey, Twan said on what was it, Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. 'Cause I was washing my clothes. Yeah, Twan said I'm that person. Don't say shit to me that you're not willing to say back to nobody else. Because if I say something to you or I say something about somebody, you better bet your bottom fucking dollar I am willing to stand on that shit. Yeah, I said it. So it's true. And I feel like that shit wasn't necessarily in zone, but it's in a safety zone. And that energy, I don't need that energy, bro. I don't. It's just mad uncomfortable. Mad uncomfortable to me. I don't like that. Because I be ready. I'm looking at people now like, who? Them?
Oh,
who, them right there? Because that's what I'm thinking now. Like, oh, the people that just walked in? Like, who are you talking about? Because now I need to know. Because now I'm going back to episode 1. I don't know what I might have to do in a situation.
Yeah, and I don't. Yeah, don't. And if I'm in a certain place in my life, and I'm with you on it, don't put people in positions where they don't have to be in. Unnecessary. If it is not brought to you, and I get how you felt at that moment. You got your, whatever, there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything is a time and place for everything. And then again, for me, I could care less about what anybody felt.
Period.
Duh. So you end.
You know what? We don't even see.
And then how about this? They want your friends anyway. They're not your friends.
They're not.
And that's what I be saying when I come around. You're not my friends. You're my sister friends.
It doesn't matter if I like you or dislike you. You're not my friend.
You my best friend, homegirl. You're not my friend. It's good if we can get along and be cordial for that person. That's cool. But we never got to speak to day tomorrow. Woo.
And you heavy on speaking and respect and being cordial and shit. So anytime you like, we ain't got to speak at all. I'm just letting you know. Yeah. When that happens with you, it's just an uncomfortable energy that just goes into the room. And everybody is like, hey, you good? And then they keep asking you, are you good?
And I'm definitely good.
And then that's what you gonna say. Oh, I'm definitely good. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm straight. Yes. You know what I mean? And then it's like,
I don't have time for make
so
believe.
Let me see who in the room
and
is
straight. Power up under her and scooch back over there. That's what you should.
And I'm like, go ahead.
You
should have said nothing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't look stupid.
And that's family.
You should have started it with her.
Yeah, they'll say something. Not that people don't say nothing back to me, because Lord knows, people have, voiced their opinions back to me, but yeah, I'm gonna stand on mine.
Just
we're gonna have a conversation, yeah. we're gonna have a conversation
right here.
Yeah.
Not later.
No.
Not tomorrow. Not a month from now.
So we got
right here.
Figure it out. We're gonna stay in a friend zone, or we're gonna end it. And either or, it's cool with me.
I'm good with the end too.
Yeah, because some things need to be ended.
I'm good, bro. That day I was good with the end.
Yeah, she was packed up. Start scooching out the chair. I just a away and I know. Oh, okay. I got to go.
Yeah, it's time. It's ready.
I was like, okay.
Check, please.
That was checkmate. I was like, oh.
Yeah, we're done. We're gonna go ahead and go.
After it was done and said and done, I done got the kiki kakan, and that thing was just, that energy still was not sitting up with you.
It's not sitting well with me. I don't like it. Because I think too much. I go home and I start thinking, I'm like, you know what? Hey, do you think this person was trying to say, man, won't nobody try to say nothing? Because I felt like they was trying to come back on some shit like, You think they no, Kim? They was no. That was not the case.
Yeah.
But that's how my mind operates. So it's easy. It's better for me to go ahead and step away. And I have end zoned a lot of bitches.
Yeah.
And it's all based on that weird ass motherfucking energy.
Yeah.
Cause I don't like what I don't like is girls with girls. Girls ain't savvy enough to hide their emotions with girls.
No, be emotional.
They're savvier to hide their emotions with men, but not girls. Girls, it'll come out. It'll come out in a catty moment. Like, I'm gonna get some of your soda. Oh, well, you let her drink out your soda. What the fuck, bitch? What are you talking about? Oh, when we went to brunch 2 months ago. What? You been holding on to that for 2 months? Now, for us, we can't even address that because that's you done came to me 2 months late with this argument. The statute of limitations is up for this. I can't talk about this right now. Now I'm about to check you on how the fuck you telling me some shit from back then today. So your feelings ain't even valid. We ain't even got to your feelings part yet. We have to discuss why you think you could ambush me with some shit from 2 months ago. Expect me to remember or be cognizant of what happened and or give you your explanation behind it.
Yeah.
Because you personally go, I do what the fuck I want to do with my shit.
And then at that moment, for me, I'm the type of like, oh, you harbor things. Ooh, you gonna go straight over there to that box, the end. Yeah.
And stay there.
Yeah.
And stay there forever. Because now you petty and you real petty. And the confusing part is I thought we was cool.
Yeah, but when people that harbor things and don't speak on it because they don't know how to communicate, but and then something that could be minute, but you held on to that. And then at the most awkward moment, you bring it up. Oh, gracious.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
A year later. Like,
go away.
I'm supposed to remember that?
Go away.
Fuck your feelings.
Yeah. Go away. Be gone.
Fuck your feelings. How about
Jesus Christ.
Didn't get aggressive. So,
yeah.
Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck. Then it gets there. And now all of a sudden you're the crazy person. You're the irrational person.
How you understand? That's what I'm talking about.
Don't tell me I don't understand.
Or how about this? I don't understand. It's something you bring up that held on to for so long. I don't understand it. I don't have to understand it.
I'm not here to understand your feelings.
No
job is to communicate them.
Yeah, boo.
All right.
So we can.
If you don't want to be in a situation with a habitual line stepper, you better open your fucking mouth.
Please articulate your feelings.
All right, don't do that.
Communicate. Open dialogue. That's how, and that's another. That's gonna be another great conversation. Another great topic is people communication. People think communication just somebody's talking. No, it's being able to communicate and listen at the same time. Because people think just because you're talking, I'm communicating. No, you ain't listening. You ain't listening or nothing. You ain't deciphering what a person is feeling. No, we can agree to disagree.
Girl, some people think you're supposed to agree all the time. They think you supposed to agree all the time.
No. I would have did that like this, and get your ass in the end zone.
They think if they feel away, you supposed to feel away. If they did something wrong and they feel like they right, you should empathize with them. And you know what they say, you're not even on my side.
Oh,
side. Some things, for real, y'all, for real, real shit. Some shit plays out with childhood. And sides is one of them.
Yeah.
Like, ain't no fucking side. Everybody got their own opinion and how they think about shit.
Yeah. You
do not have to agree with somebody all the time, but that does not mean that you are not there for them.
Right.
That you do not support them. That they not your friend, that they're not your dog. They're just giving you their insight on what they see, or maybe they feel differently about that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with that? Something is wrong with you niggas. Oh, you not on my side. No, I'm not. Because I think your side's stupid. Yeah. And that's when I get offended. And I get mean and petty. The shit you saying to me is stupid.
Yeah.
Like, I'm being honest with you. Like, for real. You going down a cliff that ain't no worth dying on. honestly.
But
For real.
that's that communication tip.
Yeah, and that's just that. And that's where a lot of shit gets in zone too, because with girls, they feel like you're not on their side. Because they feel like they can't be wrong.
Yeah.
You feel like you can't be wrong to your friends? You could be wrong to
And
your
I
friends.
need my friends to tell me, but you went a little deep there, you know what I'm saying? You was mad, wrong, and they have the opinion to tell me that. Because sometimes, a true friend is gonna tell you the truth. I don't want nobody guessing around me. Because if I'm messing up and I'm doing something that ain't right, please don't tell me yes.
You mean like
Check
going
me.
to somebody's house and throwing? I was about to say it too.
And she had people with her, and
Like
and
going
for
to
me,
somebody's house and possibly catching a fair case.
anything, it just going, you 3 heads together, ain't nobody gonna make this.
Let's tell y'all the story because I don't want to talk around.
So
it,
that
'cause
was
it's
a
a good
zone.
story. I'm not gonna say too much that could get anybody in trouble, but I will say this. I will say one time some shit popped off and I was feeling pretty proud of myself. I felt like I was doing the right fucking thing. Okay. So I get rowdy. I'm on my right? So I kick in the door. Boom. Go crazy. All the shit happens. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So after it was all done and I'm leaving, I call her and I'm like, yo, guess what just happened? And I'm telling her, yeah, and this happened, yeah, and I did that, and I did it. Just fucking saying obviously too much. And da-da-da-da-da. You know what this one said? You remember what you said?
No, I don't remember everything. What I said.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And I do remember asking who
Who with you?
And she told me them two.
Stupid ass bitches. Them dumb ass bitches gonna let you do some shit like that?
And she's on speakerphone. Don't get me
Yo, you know the fuck you could have went to jail? Are you fucking crazy?
And she was in another state.
I done went from feeling like everything to like,
Hey, look,
oh damn, you right.
that's my baby right there.
I'm like, bro, I won't even think
What
about
was your true friend? Who was the true friend? Like, yo, I mean, don't get me wrong. When she went in and tap that person, cool, because her emotion, her feelings was hurt. Because I wasn't not validating her feelings and her emotion. I need you to think. You're 600 miles away. That state is horrible, and you're doing something like you said. Them people, whoever coming in there, everybody going to jail now, right?
That's true.
And
Real shit.
my sister got kids.
Real shit.
You gotta come home. You got we got family here. And these two dumb, and I'm calling them dumb chicks. I try to be mindful of my words, but at the time, she had said, but I couldn't get it together.
She called.
All I'm thinking about is her
on
protection.
speakerphone, dumbass bitches on speakerphone.
Who's gonna protect my sister?
And she said that. Which one of y'all bitches gonna protect my sister? Which one of y'all bitches
Yeah.
gonna get my sister out?
Probably ain't had gas money. She probably paid the toll and everything.
I did.
Now look at that. Who can bond out? So once again, right there, friend zone, end zone. And for me,
It was not funny to
it
her.
was not.
It was
funny.
not cute to her.
Nobody was there to protect her.
It was nothing about that story that ever made her be like, "Oh, for real." Never.
And don't get me wrong. If I got her back 100%. She want to go, we gonna go. But for certain situations, we gonna think a little different.
And I was like,
We gonna
when we thought about it, I was like, "Oh my god."
But so that one situation. Well, it could be been in plenty of situations. But I'm going in here and break the shop. This stove. Let's go.
Yeah,
We'll
we
work
did
this
go
out.
do that.
I don't care about that. I didn't care about that. But
we
we
really
home.
fucked up a store, y'all.
But we're home, and but them and that wasn't the first time with them girls. Put them dishes in the hands, put dishes in the,
We must tell y'all one time about that big fight we had.
Yeah.
Down at
Lord.
the marketplace.
I had to fight Jack into her.
And we
But
was
they
running,
was so young.
running from the cops.
See what I'm saying? They called the police in a certain situation. But we was at home. He's my
We wasn't
at
home.
the time
And
when they came together.
also too, we wasn't home and the person who technically owned the store,
Yeah, he wouldn't press charges.
he wouldn't have pressed charges, and he told us to go down there and
Go on, do what you gotta do.
He would have definitely been like,
Two high heads at the
they
time.
they it's their fault. He would have definitely been like, it's not our fault. It's their fault.
Yeah.
But we told him though. We did tell him.
Yeah, he said, I don't care what you do. Go and do it. You don't get too high hands, so go ahead.
Green light.
Go ahead.
He's looking for trouble.
Yeah.
No, we was looking for outfits.
She shouldn't just not say anything to you.
And a little bit of trouble.
And we got a whole lot of trouble.
I never expected it to go that far though. I never.
Yes, we did.
No, I
You told the girl, don't talk to me.
And I expected her to do what I told her to do.
Petty. She just said women are catty. Petty.
Yeah, she did. She tried me, y'all. And that
the girl was like, what? She said something minor.
What y'all doing? What y'all think y'all doing or something?
Usually, yeah. I don't know what it was.
Something about what do y'all, or y'all have to pay for that or something. It was something along those lines.
And then you was talking to his homeboy, like, don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me. Go and give me them shoes.
I gave her a chance.
And she didn't listen.
I did give her a chance.
But that was totally different from...
I ain't really good. Let me just be honest. I knew she was down there. I could have went anywhere and got clothes in the world that I wanted to get clothes from. I chose to go there. Because the truth of the matter is, I never wore no fucking clothes out that place. I ain't buy no fucking clothes out that goddamn place.
Did you ever wear the shoes before they got?
Hell no, I ain't wear them goddamn shoes. This shit was just a plot and a ploy.
Yeah,
so we went down there, you know.
Another story.
But this was somebody who was like, okay, she already thought about what was happening, where we
Matter
were.
of fact, when we parked the car,
we purpose. This is a conspiracy.
We getting up out there. You gotta know how to maneuver and take place. You gotta know your exit routes.
Yeah, they gonna be expecting us to go out this door. We gonna go out that door.
Yeah, sure did.
Man, that was funny. Fucking security like, stop, wait.
And then another incident also, in which that girl at the Chuck E. Cheese, she deserved it. Don't get me wrong. The smack.
She was a bitch. She
needed it after I really found out why.
Bitch.
But it's not more so that you did it, because I know when it comes behind the kids, fire off quick. But that they were laughing. Making that was their enjoyment, right?
Yeah. And you didn't find shit funny.
No, because I'm always like, well, where's she at?
Chesterfield.
Rusterfield.
Rusterfield.
NBA, we call him Rusterfield.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. Did the girl deserve the smack for being prejudiced and things against
she did.
my nieces and nephews? Yes, but there was the after. What was funny? She was hurt. So that's and maybe I reckon I had to back up people process things different, but I don't.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the bigger picture. So would have been a hee ha ha if Rusterfield would have put on them clinks. Would have been worth it, yes.
Because that would have been assault.
The longevity is. My sister got kids. She got a career. And it ain't go for, and look, that was early on. Yeah. So it would have stopped you from being in a career that you're at now. Yep. You know, certain things. So I try to process all that
shit.
Good stuff. And that's what I like, you know. So I was always, yeah.
That's not funny. Always like, that's not funny. I don't see anything funny about that.
If they would have called me like, look, this is, who Kim just got in a situation, had smacked girl, being pressed against the kids, all that stuff, came out of my real wicked, had to do leave. Cool. I probably would have been like, word. How many times, did she dap up? 3 for the kid? It just was so much laugh and giggles and then, when he said to me and they got me on speakerphone, which don't make me know, never mind. And I'm saying, where y'all was at? Why would she do that? And then they tell me, but I didn't know the whole story behind it. Mm-hmm. And my sister then, she was still hot and pissed. Yeah, I did it and I do it again. But it won't about doing it. It is just making sure.
Why didn't somebody intervene and say, yo, think about this? Because it could have, like, in hindsight, I think about that all the time in hindsight. Like, that shit could have went so left.
It could have.
Like.
Would have been justified because of your feelings of what they were doing? Yes.
But putting your hands on somebody is never going to be justified because that's fucking assault.
Right.
And you assaulted a Caucasian person. And the truth about it is, when you think about it, I don't know if that was a minor,
right,
an adult.
Right.
I don't know any of that.
Right.
As I continue to get older, I always thought about that and was like, God damn.
Right.
Like, that was a badass fucking move. When I could have just got the manager. Made the manager.
Which you do now.
Yeah, I'm quick to get a manager.
She was quick to, and you're quick.
Mm-hmm. No, we're not doing. No, we're not doing it. Hey, I got a question. Yeah, because that did teach me something. Like, girl, you only tough until they lock your ass up. And see,
Who wants to be there?
I don't even. I couldn't even visit my daddy in jail. You talking about me staying? Oh hell no! I ain't trying to do that.
And
But
I'm
when
always want to protect, to keep from out them particular
But
situations.
you've always been like that. Like I remember
Friend zone.
you saying, what the fuck you out here arguing with people for? What you yelling and arguing for?
Oh, no.
Shouting and yelling and all that bullshit. For what? The motherfuckers ready to thump? I ain't know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
I'm like, but she said, who gives a fuck what she said? That bitch ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
But then I'm in my mind, I'm like, but she shouldn't be talking at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can she just go ahead?
But I can talk. So they can talk. And it took me a long time to realize that. But Kim, you can talk. And you talk with no words because you be like this.
But you grew, man. We grew up. We grew up, man.
Laughing at bitches.
I learned that.
Where get that wild ass shirt from? I don't know. Just wild ass shit.
Brutal, yeah. You was the high
And expect somebody not to say something to you when you just being a fucking asshole to them. Gosh, I'm glad I grew up. People don't know it. At work right now, they still think it's funny when people at work say, well, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. Sometimes I get really offended by that, and I'm not even being funny. I get offended, and that shit hurts my feelings because it's like, y'all act like I'm just so fucking this person who people can't talk to.
Yeah.
I'm just so fucking
unreasonable.
unreasonable and so irrational that I'll just shoot the fucking place up. Like, no. What y'all confuse is a person immediately nipping shit in the bud and dealing with people on principle and directness versus you walking away and talking to your friends about it. You're not gonna do that because I'm gonna tell you right straight up. Who are you talking to? You do not have to speak to me like that. Let's talk about it. I'm always like that. So when they like, oh, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you, I'm like, people don't fucking do that shit.
They done end zoning you before they even had a conversation with you.
Yeah, don't fucking make it seem like I'm this crazy ass bitch that's unapproachable and I'm not no bully. Don't do that. I try to just be in my own and mind my own business and stay to myself. But what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna be the girl who with the kicks and giggles and the hee. Yeah, cause you wore your hair, you had that afro, you look like Tina Turner. Bitch, you wish you could look like Tina Turner. Tina Turner's a fucking icon. Bitch, you know you could never pull this off. And now all of a sudden I'm mad. I'm not mad, but I'm not that kid on the schoolyard that's gonna let people bully them and pick on them and say slick shit, and I'm not gonna check your ass. You not gonna say shit to me, cause I ain't saying shit to you. But I also don't do that to people either. Now I do sniggle and giggle about people,
Of course,
but it be with the person I'm with. It's not overtly to like
hurt
bully
anybody's
people.
feelings, yeah.
Right. I'm just like, oh, yeah. I'm like that with mine. So when people say that shit to me at work, and I had to just tell this girl, I said, that's not true. I said, that's not true. Don't they will say something to me too. That's not true. The problem with y'all confusing, what y'all forgetting is a first interaction.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all done forgot about what happened 5 years ago. I didn't. And all y'all see is today. But y'all ain't see what happened 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. So anybody can say I say what I want to say to people. So I'm fully aware that people can say whatever they want to say to me. Period. I think as I get older, I'm much better with just containing my opinion on shit.
So, yeah. So it's I reckon it's okay when people put you in a friend zone and end zone. I mean, and that's all the way around. Vice versa.
It's okay when they do it. When I do it, it's a problem.
Sure.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, don't be walking into people's I don't think that it's right for you to pretend like you want to have a relationship with somebody or be friends with somebody or be any type of thing where you're establishing with them, and then when it feels uncomfortable for you or you feel scared about it or you just have doubts, that you think you can put them on pause and put them in a friend zone type of situation until you feel like you're ready to proceed, because you could end up watching their married photographs on Instagram. That's all I'm saying.
And that's one for you.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, then go texting people, messaging people, tell them I said hi and I will not.
And we not.
And that will be a strong F no.
Fuck no.
Will not do it.
Unfriend.
Don't play with me.
Unfollow.
Mm-mm.
Matter of fact,
In
follow.
zone.
You gonna see this shit.
In
Don't
zone
even
it.
try it.
Yeah.
Because that's how we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep
And
it
that's how we
pussy,
gonna
keep
be.
it 100.
Yeah. Keep it real. How we used to say back in the day. Nigga, keep it real.
Keep it funky.
Keep it funky, nigga. Well, this has been a great topic. I really enjoyed this today.
Friend zone or end zone, where you at with it?
Because some of y'all niggas is definitely
So
in zone.
subscribe, like us, share us, and we'll be seeing you on the next episode.
I am just trying to figure out.
I'm just trying to figure out, should I friend zone you or end zone you on this episode?
And caution, the older you get, the shorter time you have for that decision to be made. It can be made like that. All right. Toodles.
Later.